Sconchulus, and welcome to the latest Streamulus. And now, as we begin, put up with me and I will sing you a song. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossoms on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. And I'm feeling good. There's your karaoke that we always start with. Bro is crooning. Sorry, that's just how we start the streams. Some people expect the anime intro, so I provide it to them with a little singing. And I'm feeling good tonight. That's my answer to you, Shinobi Gamer. I'm feeling good. Because I get to play my favorite color, I get to play green, and we get to play... We're gonna play a little bit of X. So hello everybody, Felicia Booty Banner. You know we got the booty banner tonight. I put myself on the beefcake. I always put myself on the big booty or the beefcake, because it's the one that looks the funniest. With my little face. So the plan is to play Big Green, and to summon Zangief, and to make people cry, because Zangief is kinda unfair. The singing might need some auto-tune. Dude, I know. It's karaoke. It's just karaoke. And it's here for... It just happens to stall while people arrive. Maybe it's not necessary, but it's become a thing that I've done at the start of every stream so far. As my streams get more professional, maybe I should stop doing it, but it's a little bit of fun. It's a little bit of fun, you know. I'm a dorky guy. That's just who I am. I like to sing. And it gets me just in the proper headspace of putting myself out there and just being ready. I don't know. It's just a good way to get started the stream for me. I don't know why it happens, but it do. And I'm feeling good. That's the best I can do. Zangief's really unfair. A lot of he kind of bodies the yawn players when they summon their cacti. It's a good counter to cacti, one of the few. So we have a couple. Every deck we play is all about Zangief. The first one we have a little bit of old school Big Green, but in the end we're going to be cutting down on the cards that we don't need. This is the more unfair version, where we're going to be trying to go for really unfair heavy pierces and combos with Kyrie. But in the end, what we're going to be playing is Yawn Big Green, a combination deck. My favorite type of deck where you're doing two things at once, where you're playing like two strategies. We're playing Ascend and we're playing Big Green, and they both cover each other's weaknesses a little bit. And this makes for an unbelievable unfair win condition in Big Green. So it's worth it to jump through any hoops needed to get this in Big Green. Otherwise, the idea is kind of that these 3-drops that are exclusive to Big Green are kind of like the best 3-drops you can be running, and Big Green's good at making boards, which is good for ascending, so they just complement each other well. You'll see when we get there. I think we might as well start off with a little bit of classic Big Green just to show how bad it is, because it's bad. It's pretty bad. This one is pretty bad. We're just gonna start out and get our baseline before we bring in the big guns. This is good enough. This is plenty good enough. Because this is all this version is really trying to do, is just cheese them out. Let me turn my volume up a little bit so I can hear it personally. I know that causes the like slight echo and it makes the streams less good, but if I can hear it, it makes me perform better. Maybe that's a little loud. I'll turn it down one. Okay, we will just go like this. Oh. Aggressive. We'll try again with Kyrie.
My spirit burns.
Systems fully charged. Throw down your weapons and
all right. I'm prepared.
All right.
I'm prepared to attack. This is the best we can do. Just zooping around Zangief, making him do the swoosh a little bit a couple of times, is the best we can do with this deck.
You only hurt yourself.
And let's just go again. We can get there before they attack, I think. I think we can get there before them. We just gotta kill that cacti and we're looking. Wow, they surrendered! We did it! Whoa!
It's up to me to find
Okay, I was hyping myself down. Because when I was practicing with this version, it usually didn't go well. I had to call in the yawn version to really do well. But we'll just mess around with this until we have to switch. This card I don't like, but it helps us get Kyrie, and it helps us get the big unit with Kyrie. And Kyrie is kind of terrible, as you can already kind of see. Kyrie was not the strong card, Zangief was the strong card, and XL Boost is also kind of like some sick cheese. But Kyrie and Want to Come With Me should just go. They're awful. But they are fun, and they fit the old school vibe of the deck that we want to start out with. We're not going to try hard immediately. We don't need to try hard that hard. I guess this is fine. We chill with this. See, we're going to use this and I'm going to be like, but it's just bad. Why do we have this? It could be like a useful card. Like some health. Oh, there's Marisa. That's what we wanted. That's why we play it. But we only play 2 Marisa. I've come to the conclusion that any more than 2 Marisa is mad greedy. You're out of your mind if you think you're going to summon more than her twice. I mean, you only summon her twice. Yes, 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 yes. Him. No. Not him. I hate this deck. This isn't what we want. Oh, they didn't use any hero art though. They just did it with the block. That's very interesting. Very non-conventional. Let's just get in there. Oh, we're just gonna... Well, that doesn't destroy anything, thankfully. No! Scott! What's up, Shinobi Gamer? What's up, TSG? How farm souls? You just play for a while and they give you a lot of free packs and you delete and you get rid of all the cards you get from the free packs that you don't want. You just play a lot for a long time. And then it becomes an afterthought. Like, I don't put any effort into collecting souls, I just have them. I've never put effort into you just open packs? That's really the only way, sadly. Go, 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 go.
All right. This should come in handy. Time to repair.
Oh, they didn't destroy my man. That's excellent for us. That's all that really mattered, was if they did or did not destroy my man. My beefus geefus. Beefy geefy, go, go, go.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
I was about to say that's so greedy, but it almost was going to be helpful. Hopefully we can take this 50-50 home. We take it home. And we probably win off of that. We probably win off of that. If I'm being completely honest, you guys. We probably win right now.
This should come in handy. Time to repair.
Birds in the sky. You know how I feel. This guy's gonna die. You know how that makes me feel. Makes me feel good. But maybe not. Maybe he's not gonna die. We'll see. Upon whomstead. Okay. Let's kill they ass. Die, ho. Sorry, Akuma, but today you ain't shit to me.
Hurt yourself.
One more lane for you to block, perhaps? Let's just rock right now, and we're gonna start off with a big juicy 2-win streak on just classic big green. I thought this deck was gonna like lose all my points for me, but maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Wowie, we beat him. That's such an annoying deck to beat. Apparently we have an amazing matchup though, because their strewn wreckages don't destroy our units, don't destroy our big units. And then just all other hero arts were bad. Every time they went for hero art, it didn't do what they wanted to do, and that's why we won. That's actually a match where I can say, we got lucky. Normally it's like you win just doing normal things and you're like, wow, I got lucky. It's like, no, you just played good. But that was actually an example of we got lucky. Really lucky. This is fine. Block. Kind of a sus block. Kind of questionable block. I plan to play the regular big green just for like 30 minutes, and then we'll switch to my Sweatlord version. People will probably be like, why, Scott? Why must you play that? And it is for the good of all of us. For the good of me. It's more fun. Playing with more variety, more archetypes is more fun. Not that this version isn't fun. This version is really fun still. It just gets blown up when we encounter Jury, which is going to happen. You know it's going to happen sooner or later.
Systems fully charged. All right.
You know, I should have used that on the first one, if I'm being honest. We could use this. It could be really good. Would make our Maurices activated. Gavel. 9 damage. Holy guacamole. Oh, it was twice as much as that. It was 18 damage. Wow, okay. See, the big change that I made with this version of Big Green is that I don't run any Source of the Evil or anything like that, because we don't need it at all, because we have our hero art. And we're deadzo. It's like being Dunzo, but you're dead, also. Oh, we didn't have enough for hero art, I thought we did. Oh no, we're dead in the bottom lane too. Wow. Heal. Is Resonate any meta? There's this one card that has Resonate that you could play in a deck that's kind of not that good. You could play, let's look her up in a second. You can play Ibuki in decks if you want to. Go, Cammy, do something! Please! This one goes out to the one you love. We lose. I don't know why I'm still playing this round. It was close. Which Ibuki? It's core Ibuki. She has a memory effect. That's the only... And she has a Resonate effect. I think that Gung-Ho fears Resonate because it was so uninteractive that they don't print modern cards that have old school infinite Resonates. Like, let's look up Resonate and you will see. Raison. It's always one time only. Well, let's just look at the ones that are in standard. There's not very many. Like this card, look at this. It's a Resonate card. But it's not a you can't play it for a Resonate deck because it's only one time remaining that it does its Resonate effect. This has a Resonate effect, which is how they make it... It's like a fun space to design around, clearly. It's like a good interactive... It's like a good way to attach a payoff to a card. And make it harder to deny. But also make it require a certain payoff, like you have to play actions alongside it. But this card has never been adjusted, and it's still not... It's not very good right now. But Ibuki, I've lost to this card like a little while ago. I felt like the person who played it was like nuts, like super good, like they were playing really well. But you have to be really good. You have to be really good to win with this card and the other memory cards because they're kind of weak right now. Yeah, there's still a couple of bad ones, like the one with like the Hisenko. The Shenko, however you say her weird name, like the hardest pronunciational name ever, practically. Ning Ning. Alright. I wish I was playing my good version of the deck. I don't think this one beats Ning Ning. On Explorer, that's like their best deck. Alright, we're gonna swap deck after this, I think. That's why we're going to stop playing X soon. We are going to play Chun-Li. Chun-Li is the key. Those thick thighs will save our lives. Nice, we denied the floopy-doop. And that as well. Wow, what the... We're really ahead right now. Now they can detonate. Oh well, I don't know why I let that happen. Bum 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 bum. Okay. We can just get in there with this. We can maybe go for Kyrie first too though, for fun. For cool. Make the cool happen. And then we'll go for... it didn't go as cool as I thought it would. Soon we can go for Zangief's. And that will... Hey yo, Goon Pin? Wait, what? Teppen be trying to make me goon with some of these arts! Oh my gosh, Goon Teppen! The Teppen Gooners Club is out! Which ones? Like the X art where his butt is really big? That's the only one I can imagine. Or is it the Beefcake Zangief? Like what else is on screen that you could be gooning to? Just might be Goon Teppen hours. Oh, the freaks are out tonight. Let's think. Let's not be distracted by the severity of chat's degeneracy. Too distracted. No.
You're buff already.
Marisa is in the Spank Bank. She would. She is like Death by Snoo Snoo, like classic. Everybody remember that. Everybody remembers that one.
All right. This is time to repair.
Marisa is pretty cute. I do like a Marisa.
No, I can't. I can't let it end here.
Oh, but Cammy though, yeah, we were talking about Chun-Li. That must be what's happening. It's Chun-Li that sparked this conversation. I was like, what could have possibly led us to this point? What could have gotten us so far from the land of illusion that I once knew? Let's see, let's see. Wow, we're about to beat Ning.
Just accept it. You're finished. You're buff already.
What the?
It's up to me to find my true purpose.
Dude, I saw a video about some old internet stuff that was talking about something awful forums, and everybody on that forum referred to themselves as goons. They were like, we're the Goon Squad. Hey, goons. This is the official Goon podcast. And I'm like, this isn't aged very well. Gooning is pretty funny. I can't say that I'm care to dwell too much on the topic of the goon. Or to ruin any goons that are going on. Like, if we talk about the goon, does that make it too self-conscious in the gooners in chat? Like, do we want to, like, accept this? Or, like, I don't know how to feel about the gooning. The gooning? Oh, no.
Think you can dodge my kicks?
It's a lot, you guys. I can't believe we beat Ning Ning while talking about gooning. This stream is really progressing where we're gooning on fools. Is goon considered a slur? you gooner. Gooner is a bit of a slur. But it's also worn with with pride, like you see many a chatter. Damn it. That's terrible. Take the MP anywhere. You guys are silly goons. Let's go for this. Big attack. Poor Ning Ning, he's been trying so hard to pass me and Yelder. You guys are crushing it. Is it still it's still just like all yawn hours, right? Right, Thirsty? I was like thinking, is there a different play that I should have in mind? I think that we're crushing it with just classic old school big green. I really expected this version to fail hard. Because in practice it sucked. In practice I was blowing it. Constantly. Now the question is, when do we go for boots? When do we excel boots? I guess we wait for a while.
Time to repair.
The gooning brings the crew out. The crew loves to be silly goons. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get off the topic, but gooning is pretty funny. I will admit I find it quite comedic in nature. Let's think. Alright, we pop this. Try to trade with Yuri. It didn't happen. I guess I should swap that out for antagonist, maybe. Oh, we can live. Wait, why did I think that would let me live?
Time to repair.
Okay, now we can go for Axel boots. I think it's smart to go for it now. While they're really far behind. Now that's an example of a Gunnar art. This is one of the Gunnar arts. That one not so much, but there are a couple that are extremely Gunnary. No. Aww.
Can't stop yet.
If only I'd been more decisive with my axle boots, perhaps? What? Why that many points? They're playing the best deck. Okay, is it time to play another version? Is it time to play an even cheesier version?
Out there somewhere.
Goon talk, there be Gunners. Seal top, seal top, seal top. Shit. I had an answer, no.
You're not in my database.
I was sure I didn't have an answer. I should have pulled the deck list up. This is a much cheesier version. We have to see if we draw any good. I'm in on Rajang this season. Do y'all remember they had to change the Tiffany bus, the Tracer butt pose? Yeah, and they changed it to like just a different butt pose, like the modern Tracer butt pose that we all know and love today. Now Overwatch. That's a topic we can't talk about. Certain chatters will be very triggered by that. Overwatch is like crosses. Just had to seal Yuri's heavy pierce. Dang it! The seal in your hand. No, it was probably disarm. I suddenly get the feeling I had a disarm and I embarrassed myself. It's okay, we've moved on to a different winning match. This is gonna be such a good win. Who can stop us?
Not looking good, but I'm still in it. All preparations complete.
Oh, I'm at max MP. They surrendered.
It's up to me to find my true purpose.
We must contain the goon. We must limit the gooning. That was easy. See, now this is what I'm talking about. This is what Big Green is good at. See, we have different versions of Big Green. We played the honest version and it went way better than I thought it would. I didn't think we would have... We beat Ning Ning with honest Big Green. So I think there's a place for Big Green. Sometimes I'm afraid of playing TEPPEN in public. You know, I've had that thought too. Only specifically when I load in with Felicia. Anything else, I'm like, hell yeah, people would see this and be like, whoa, what is going on there? That must be some sick-ass, the coolest game ever I've ever seen. But specifically when I queue in with Felicia, I do worry. Felicia is the only, like her win and loss poses are towing the line of what can be shown in a video game. Probably should have gone for this, for the double damage on the first attack.
Hurt yourself.
Not looking good, but I'm still in it.
You can do it. Win me the game, please. I've already went all in. Wait, we have Rajang too. Wow, if we can just keep drawing Rajang and a second thing every game.
There's no point resisting. Just accept it.
Darn it. Well, I guess the move is probably to go for this one. I'll go for the lane that doesn't give them a blocker. And now we are playing what they call a terrorist deck. A deck that does not care about what our opponent does at any point. We are playing a cruel and an unusual deck that would be banned by the Geneva Conventions. If such a thing existed in TEPPEN.
There's no point resisting. Just accept it. You're finished. Give up already.
Yeah, I don't think they can stop that because the one in the bottom has special effects. Whoa, they have a shield, I forgot. What am I gotta lock in a little bit, gotta pay a little bit of attention to things. Now he doesn't have his special effects anymore. But Rajang, is broken enough. Oh no!
Give up already.
Do they have a damage action? Yes! That's what we're here to do! Well, I'm mostly here to show off the on version, but this is going a lot better than expected. Is that... No, it's just the 2. I was like, is it gonna go up? Is the number going up? I guess I missed it. I was looking away. I gooned to the high number. I gooned to the number going up. That's how insane I am. That's what gets me off. Not really. I'm just like, what's an insane thing to say? What's something upsetting?
Maverick in sight. You leave me no choice.
Don't think I'll make this easy for you.
I'm always thinking about winning. Even when I'm making love, I'm thinking about winning. At TEPPEN. Never leaves my mind. I need somebody with that same grind set as me. Not really. I'm gonna play some TEPPEN alongside you, Sean. True gooning. I can't get off of the topic. It's been broached and now it cannot be stopped. Okay, so wait, does that explore? It does explore Violent Tremor every time. I was like, did they use it on a different explore maybe? My hopes and dreams realized. Very nice.
Finished. Give up already.
Let's just go for speed. We will run them down into the ground. Let's keep going. We have an excess of MP. I shouldn't have done that. I could have got free MP for not doing that. It just felt smart. It just felt right.
Now we're talking.
You know, I didn't test this version very much. I just put it together and was like, that's good. But this version goons, dude. This version of the deck is for true gooners only. What you got for me?
Give up already.
I'm not gonna respond this time. Yeah.
It's up to me to find my true purpose.
It is time to lock in. You people have had your fun, and I will be distracted no longer. I will play my cheese deck in total focus. It is time to focus. I wonder when we're going to play the on version. I wonder if we play the cheesy versions for like the first hour, actually. We'll play the on version soon, maybe. I don't know. I was also thinking about playing Bob Barbas. I was practicing that. I was playing that, and that deck's really funny. I think that's a good deck for people to know about because it's a good casual deck, but it's also a good grinder deck. If it's rare overlap there. Like a deck that you can be a grinder with casually. Kinda nuts. Like, Yawn, you need to truly try hard. Yawn, you have to actually, like, lock in. You have to be making the right plays. You gotta not be slacking at the wheel. You gotta be the one taking initiative and the one making the punishes. And not getting beat up. But something like Big Green's a little easier. Maybe, theoretically. And Bob Barbas is, like, turbo autopilot. While also being one of the best decks of the format. Yes, we are playing Frank. I've come around on Frank. I really like him. He's good for a cheesy version of the deck, so of course we're gonna play him. If we're trying to cheese it up, then we gotta play Bob. I mean, Frank.
End all conflict.
Is he French? Like Franck? I have no idea what I'm saying. Sorry. Hello, my name is Frank. The tireless reporter. If only I had room for seals in this build. But there ain't no way that I'm making room for them. Let's see. I think it is time for us to go for the lovely tireless reporter. And now the stream will continue with a French accent. They surrendered? My name is Jeff. My French accent is very much my name's Jeff. But I will not be deterred. Okay, I'll stop. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm in a sillier mood than I thought. While being also locked in. Crushing it. That's why I have to do my bad singing at the start, you guys. It helps me lock in. It helps me hone the vibes. It helps me tune my orchestra, my internal orchestra. This hand is horrible, but we're gonna keep it because we're ridiculous. My name is Jean-Pierre. What's that from? I don't know that one. Now I'm thinking of Disco Elysium. That game had some weird French people in it. Maybe that's what Jean-Pierre is, but some weird French people to be sure in that game. No, we don't have the seal that we need. Now we do. If only we had waited a moment longer. Oh no. I'm concerned for my safety and my well-being and my safety. Oh god. Whoa. Big green SR, that's cool. That frickin' pwns. Impossible to hate on.
Alright, this should come in handy. Time to repair.
Taking those hits in the bottom lane is not something I can do. And I don't have a way to beat it either. I guess I can... Never mind, I was about to say we can trade out. But not anymore. Okay, wait. Disco Elysium was not French-Canadian. I don't think it was French-Canadian. I think that game was set in like a weird French-Russian hybrid. Impossible to... But it was set in like an infinite alternate future. It had like its own alternate history and stuff. Where like all of society has collapsed and like... racial elements have like co-breeded and stuff, and the remains of society are like far more racist and different. I don't know if you could call... There's no French Canadians in that game. There were Revacholians and stuff. Revacholians and, You're probably not talking about Disco Elysium, but that game freaking rules. Let's cheese it out for a little longer. We'll switch to the Yawn version soon. That's the version that I clickbaited you guys with by saying was meta. I'm definitely not talking about this version. This version's not the meta version, even though it's like going in tonight. All right, we keep this because it's got Yuri. Yuri's broken. We got bodied that time. I didn't know what to... I couldn't even comprehend what type of epicness our opponent was on. Do we go for the combo Yuri? That's what I'm doing in my mind right now. I'm going for the combo Yuri in my mind, but... That's probably the worst play out of all of them.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
I thought that we could get them with the combo, but we're gonna go for the attack anyway.
You'll only hurt yourself.
This is exactly what this version is meant to do. No, the Hadoukens! Is there another line? Of course there's another line. We're gonna use the Rajang. My Zhangy boy. My monkey. Please, monkey, come faster. I need you now, monkey. Go, monkey. I don't think we have enough time to win. No! Oh, it gave them all thingy. It gave them all better attack.
Mission isn't complete. It can't stop yet.
Yeah, dude, Yuri is one of the most broken cards the game has ever seen in terms of just stacking stuff on it. This card was a menace last season. People were playing this card for 1 MP. It does so many things. Using it the way we're using it to just attack for big damage is not the best way to use it, but it's a cool way to use it. It's the coolest way to use it. But most people just use it as a blocker to get you a bunch of value because it gives you MP back and it clears 2 units as a blocker. And then if people don't answer it, then it's just more and more value. It's just an insane amount of direct lethal pressure. Really cool card. It's really fun. It makes games exciting, that's for sure. But we're doing horrible, horrible things with it. And it's awesome. It's so much fun. Birds in the sky, you know how I feel.
Yes, sir.
Galaxy Soup is here. Let's do it.
Out of my way.
You get to face my ultimate cheese. And we drew pretty dang good. Antibody. Let's see if they drew the classic thing that every antibody player draws. I wonder if they drew that one man into No Music, No Life. I think his name is Bob, but there's another card named Bob. His name is like Spike and the Tiger. Spike and Leo or something. Just Guile. Ooh, that card is great. That's a classic card. I love that card.
All preparations complete.
To end all conflict.
Finished. Give up already.
Only hurt yourself.
Not looking good. But I'm still in it. Now we're tough. There's no point resisting. Just accept our fate. No, I can't.
I was about to say, it's just time to develop another one.
End here.
But we should protect this first one.
All preparations complete.
All right. This should come in handy.
I want that Decimate. Give it to me, Galaxy Soup. You can't stop me.
There's no point resisting.
Oh, maybe they can stop me. Okay, I didn't get the Decimate, actually. But I think we can get him. I think we just need to go for one more cheesy thing. We just need to go for cheese one time. He's got no explorers at the ready. This works.
Finished. Give up already.
There we go, sorry. But that's what we're playing tonight. We're playing the rudest, crudest, greenest deck there is. This might even be better than the on version I've been spamming on ladder. Check it out, folks. Here's the list. If you want to cheese people the same way. GG, sad, heartbroken. My cruelties know no end. Absolute bullied. Absolutely bullied. I'm sorry. But I don't want to say I'm sorry because that's not better. No. GG is what I meant to say. That's what I've been trying to say. Green is so cool, you guys. I love green. I love making my opponent lose rather than like struggling to win. I like combos and I like dramatic, exciting cards. I like Timmy cards. Not a good hand. Oh no. Well, we can just use this and make a big that guy. Hopefully it's not what happens. I think it's over for us. We'll try it anyway. I think it might be time to switch to the next version. After opening this badly, I don't think I can stay on this version of the deck. The pain. We'll play it out in horrible pain. Check this out. This lame ass man. I'll heal him. Now we'll go like that. We'll play it out though. I don't know why, but we'll play it out. That's probably the worst play I've made all season. Just in a long time in general, that's the worst play I've made. I think that's one of the worst plays that a green player has made in a while. Just having to do that. Maybe not in general. Maybe I'm over generalizing. But for me, that's one of the worst. Go, Zangief, you're my only hope. Big Green has significant ups and downs. Much more so than well, they're on double color coral. I didn't even... I've only been looking at my card. We're back in this. They sealed us. But we won't be stopped. Surprisingly, I don't know, I think we can still do it.
Critical damage sustained.
I was definitely feeling the surrender a little bit ago, but not so much anymore.
Systems fully charged. Right. This is handy. Time to repair. Critical damage sustained.
It's gonna be big if that hits. Massive.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
And that's lethal if both of these hit. Let's just hedge our bets a little bit. Darn it. Even when we got that far behind, we still had a chance to cheese it out. Even with that bad of a start, where we started with that dude, we still almost had him with this deck. The cheese is well aged, well honed cheese.
My mission isn't complete. Can't stop yet.
I didn't think the cheese version was this good. I thought this was the like, oops. Hopefully there was nothing personal there. I think it was just my alerts for streaming. I felt like I wanted to look at it again. So nice, I'll do it twice. And
the answer is out there.
let's hop on the Yawn version already. We'll stray from our usual changing decks at an hour vibe. Let's play some Yawn. Some Yawn Big Green. This is my tryhard version. But maybe it won't even be as good as what we were just playing, because what we were just playing crushed.
You'll get no mercy from me.
I'll give you 5 minutes. Make them count.
But very often, we don't need hero art, so this is... Yes, Felicia... I don't know if she was in the other version or not. She might not have been. But she's so much fun to use. I could have sworn she was. Maybe I cut her. Against Bringer of Demons. Nightmares. I've had nightmares about Wesker because of you guys. About Wesker and his tentacle daddy issues. There was no unit in hand for Kenny's effect to go to. That kind of sucks. Or we can get another ascend, and then we'll just be cooking with that. I guess we'll ascend on whichever lane we need to. Not what I want to do, but we will. Well, actually, it trades out. Let's kill him first, then we'll ascend. It is your fault, Dizudge. You've given me Tentacle Daddy Wesker issues. They tried to block our pocket almost, it looked like. Well, let's reset that. That's kind of annoying. Oh, my friend just sent me something. I'm excited to see what it is later, but now is not the time. Let's Frank it up. I'm feeling Frankie. My OP decks? Yes, I am. But not really. Yes. This version's kind of OP, maybe. I think most people would agree that Big Green is not that strong. The cards from MC of the V, the green cards from MCD, not overly strong. But really freaking fun. And able to do some nastiness. Really?
Here's a little gift.
Do we Yuri or do we Zangief? I am not so sure. Probably Yuri. Should have used my hero art on it, but I felt like it might get sealed. Wrong I was. Started off with a great start, but now we gotta get back in there somehow. Do we go with Frank? Do we really go with Frank, y'all? There's only 3 more weeks of Schoolyard Royale left. It's a very short amount of time. It will be gone very soon. Very, very soon. 8. We live in 8. I won't be stopped like that. I could really use Marisa. Equally good on either of them, I guess. Oh. Oh, are you kidding? I played that a moment too late. Oh, that sucked too. Oh, man. What an L. We have a chance. Those were some big misplays, though. That's basically what cost us the game. This deck doesn't use SR. I don't think this deck uses any SR. The most broken cards right now are definitely the MSN green cards. Let's see if we use any SR in this deck. And I'm always excited to update my decks. I am fine with that. Some big misplays in that one, near the end there. Let's see, is this an SR card? This deck will be fine. Oh, it loses that card. It loses Rajang. He's only, like, kind of good for cheese. Nope, that's a jailbreak card. I will live. I guess it means I'll have to update most of my decks. I guess most of my decks probably use like 1 or 2 SR cards. Like Antagonist Dance, I still play that.
Think you can dodge my kicks?
Ryu is so gravelly and like I couldn't understand a word he said just now. Maybe I shouldn't run this hand. But it's got light across space-time against a Hado player. Should be pretty good. They don't even want to try? Oof, I feel bad. That's terrible. That's so sad. I mean, our deck is just as bad as the other yawns, but like I deserve this. But it's still sad. It's still a little heartbreaking to see. Wow. Hopefully it's because we were on yawn and not because my name is not because it's me. That person was high rank. I wonder if it was an accident. How strange. Alright, let's try and actually play around with this one. Good night, Boros and Gooners. And Goonettes. Don't leave out the Goonettes. That was probably a DC. Yeah, that was nuts. Alright, a Yawn Mirror. Let's run it. This should be fun. We gotta wait to display our... Yes, this should be good. This should be fun. Remember to like and sub to Scon. Yeah, Ralph. Yeah, thanks. You rock. I just popping off at the support from my chatters. That's all. Just popping off at people supporting me. Just me being appreciative. Should have played this because it's the card from my hand. Okay, there we go. Now we can go for Marisa. I'm hesitant to use Yawn because they can actually seal it in this matchup. Otherwise, I should be using Yawn a lot more proactively than I am, but it's easy to get... I mean, it's only been one match, what am I saying? I don't think that's even happened really much. But it's easy to forget to use it in this deck. Another DC? Oh, the opponent is disconnected. There was an update like last night, and some people are like, "Oh, I hope it fixed server issues." Kind of seems like that's not the case.
Count me out yet.
Could that have been a rage quit?
I did it.
Is there any justifiable reason for them to have just left when I played Marisa? We're taking crazy points. What rank was that person? This is ridiculous. They were rank 53.
Said your prayers.
What's happening out here? I mean, they did leave the moment Marisa came in. Maybe they were just like, I can't beat Marisa. I can't beat the cooler version of Yawn. Like, maybe that's what happened just now. Maybe they were like, actually, let's hope for a third in a row. A third in a row and things will be really suspicious. I will start wondering why my rank is being boosted. Any shifts in rank since last week? Thirsty's still number 1, if that's what you mean. Me, I've gone up a little bit. I've done pretty well now that I'm playing green. Alright, and we're gonna play under 5, I mean. I've learned my lesson from getting messed up too many times. Yeah, there was an update last night. Nobody knows what it was for. Probably just loading screens. It's probably the next round of loading screen hints that will deploy in a couple days. Return a unit with 4 or less to deck? Wow, okay. Never seen that one before. Alright, down with that. That's perfect. We ascend. We yawn. Now we're doing it a little better. This is the play pattern we're looking for. Although, obviously, you know, having something on board is good. Maybe not quite what we're looking for. But it's halfway there.
The stage is set for the final.
Should I have just thrown this down there? That seems kind of crazy to me. I don't think that was the play.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
They blocked with a 5. I guess they're confident that they win in bottom lane. They probably do, but I guess we'll see.
I'm right here. Can't you catch me? Good stuff.
Now our attack cycle will hit first if we get there. And we can shield it up. Woohoo! Oh, we're still playing the same version of the deck. I tried to play like a more well-rounded version, but we're really not. We're still just playing the cheesy version at heart. Yeah, he is a common. A very good card. Big punish potential. Basically like the closest we have to Evax now that Evax is nerfed. Oh, maybe you meant any shifts in rank, like any changes in what people are playing. There's more Barbas players a little bit. I think there's a little bit more Barbas players, but it seems pretty open to me still. Like, I feel like there's less Yawn players. Maybe because it's, like, not the easiest deck to climb with. It takes a bit of skill. So I haven't seen too many of the Yawn mirror. I would say that there's been more machine players. I've seen some very high rank. Like, I saw somebody in top 15, or maybe it was just top 20, playing Celestial Envoy Ascend machines, and they had that one early play dude. I couldn't possibly remember his name, but you know, the early play cards, the 5 MP cards that get value when it's the only card on the field. They had one of those. Climbing with Yawn is easy, but we've talked about this, so we know it's not. Is it easy? Then why aren't people playing it more? We haven't barely run into any Yawn tonight. I mean, we got beat by him probably, but what? Or is it just easy for you, Thirsty? That would make sense. If it's easy for Thirsty, then it's easy.
I'm just getting started. I can't afford to stop myself.
Oh, people are... Lee Fen isn't good this season. I feel like, at least for... Obviously, I'm playing a different version of Yawn, but I feel like Lee Fen rocks. But I'm playing a completely different version. I'm mostly playing her for MP boost, similar to, like, Feline. Her MP boost is better than Feline's. Wow, we won with Frank!
I did it!
Now we're doing it. Now we're doing it to him. Blanca is definitely the card that I lose to more than Lee Fen, that's for sure, yeah. Enrico Manrini. There's a good version of the good version of Celestial Envoy Machines runs this card. That's my belief. Not the version I played week 1, but I saw somebody up really high rank and I got beat really bad by somebody playing Celestial Envoy Machines with, you know, I'm 90% sure they had Colonel. But the important card was Mega Turtoise and like Spiral Pegasus and stuff. They were playing like Spiral Pegasus' Raw and like kicking butt with them. And it was Celestial Envoy and they were like rank 17 or something. Let's see if we can keep our streak going now that we're playing the deck that I'm maining this season. This is the deck that I have the most fun with right now. Because it's like a more varied, versatile version of either other deck. I have more choices to make and more plays to go for. Obviously, there's a higher ceiling in like in like a normal Yawn deck where you have like Spike Gemblems and other things, but I like the pivots. The ability to pivot is really fun. And the payoffs for your Yawns being like something really nasty is something like game winning feels really good. I like to play that instead of the natural cycle stuff, which seems necessary if you're playing the regular version of Yawn. Let's see if they can stop us. They can. Ah. Okay, we finally got our Frank beaten up. Frank is a bad card. We've just been getting lucky with the cheese up until now. Lee Fen is weaker and more inconsistent with MP boost and Ascend Yawn than Blanca. And her reset, she doesn't have MP boost, yeah. And her reset with placement can screw you over by healing a bit. That's super true. That rules. I love that. Like, I almost thought that Yawn was like... Because last season you had to really focus with Yawn. And the rest of us aren't that good, so it's hard to climb with Yawn. But yeah, I guess I see where you're coming from. We lost by going for Frank at the start. Frank lost us that game hard.
Next time, I won't lose.
Yawn, yeah, exactly. Yawn isn't easy, in my opinion. What is a DDL? I don't know what that is. A death-defying leap? You had to do a death-defying leap for Nikke?
Get in my way and I'll crush you.
Oh, and Blanca, you can choose what to reset. That's a very good point. I never thought of that. Burn versus Yawn? No, I think Yawn is way favored. I think last season you could almost do it by removing like cacti consistently. But now that there's like more other things to worry about and you don't stop them from getting to Natsu, they can always get to natural cycle, while Natsu you could stop them from getting to by like burning enough stuff. With Charlie, you can't do that anymore. Now it's always gonna get to Now they always have the comeback win condition.
You're up, Nico.
Hey, Nico.
Trying to kill me?
I wanted to wait in case they tomboyed. That's why I didn't do my thing there. Yes, that was stupid 50-50. At certain skill level, Yawn is favored. At lower skill level, Burn is favored. Burn is lower skill floor, but Yawn is much higher skill ceiling. Yeah, Burn is very linear.
Help me out yet.
I'm the one who with power.
You're up, Nico.
Alright, the second Hey Nico is going to be the nasty one.
My spirit burns.
He hasn't even used the first one yet. The whole... Okay. I really want Marisa, but I think I'm running out of units for her now. Okay, I'm not sure about Felicia at this point. It's a bit late for her. Let me look at chat. I think Baron is more of a gamble than a tactical strategy. The cards that it removes are very targeted. It always removes the cards you want it to remove. Let's just go with this. Way overcharged on Hero Art Juice.
My turn now.
Hope for a 50-50. Was not a 50-50 anymore.
With power. Let's get in. You're up, Nico. What the hell's your problem? You trying to kill me?
My spirit burns.
I have to ride out the season, wait for Black to come back, I guess. Yeah, Black is a color that you play for fun this season. I'm playing a lot of Black, but it's definitely not my climbing deck. I have been playing a lot of Rage and Demon, though. I really like it. The video is... I've been working on editing it. It's just not... Editing is just the boring part, so I take more breaks when I'm editing. But I recorded the voiceover, and I just need to commentate the games and finish editing the intro. It'll be up this week. It'll be up before the next stream. Let's see.
Think you can dodge my kick?
I like running one copy of Hawker, but he's a double-edged sword, because Hawker's not what you want from Mao or Cody. I think a lot of people play Hawker, but, you know, you are sacrificing something, yeah. But I think he's pretty strong just on his own, as a turn 1 player. Hawker can be strong. Would have thought Betrayal would be a huge threat for this meta. It's too expensive. It's better to just run Wrestler versus Manager and to kill all the threats that you have. And then people can still have the card in hand, so it doesn't always do what you want it to.
My
Gotta get this out of here. We only play 2 Lucius, and you can see why he's kind of a little awkward, but the ceiling is really high just for running him. He's very helpful to have. Alright, we have 2 for Marisa. Crushing it. And part of the other problem is that, like, no deck can possibly afford to play Betrayal and, like, keep up. Like, if my Zangief's got Betrayaled, I would still have hella other stuff to deal with it. Felicia, my beloved, take me to Victory Land! This is the first Felicia we ever had in Teppen. I never even really played with this one, and she's awesome. Tons of fun. Not the card you should have used that on. You should have used it on Frank the Tank. It's about to be Frank the Spank. Bank. Now Frank is the peak of gooning. Whatever, I'll try to stop, but it will always loop back around. Hello! Hello. Betrayal can't even hit Zangief if it's 6 or lower. Oh, yeah, that card sucks. We should be able to win because we have our special sauce. Special sauce, special sauce. We didn't even need it. Betrayal should hit anything.
I did it!
They should have made it cheaper. It would have been fun to have Betrayal a little cheaper. Yeah, and the balls deck is like the best deck to play it probably. So if the balls deck can't even, the most stalling deck can't even afford to play it, then I don't think anything can.
You'll get no mercy from me. I'll take you on.
Another person playing the Mega Man menu music. I should really get some music and equip it for myself, but then there would be less variety, right? If it's just my own music equipped. Yeah. Thumbs up, a little cat. It's... I thank you for coming out. Let's see if we... Yes. Crushing it. The perfect start. And then... Be great to get Lucius in there, but we can always use this. Alright, it's the version with leader summons. This version kills it. This version's super good. Alright, we don't get a chance to do that. But that's fair, they used a seal. No ascends we can use yet, that's kind of unfortunate. And Cammy is the one who got the buff. Cammy's the one who got it twice. Esperanto's a good one. But I would go. I should pick up Awakening Will while it's still in the shop. I should go pick up a song, because I have a ton of souls right now. I should go get a song. They went for Harpui and it whiffed. Heck yeah. I love that for us. Well, that was weird. I guess I just wanted to go for the MP boost. Darn. Frank never works out. We need to stop trying to make Frank happen. It's just throwing away our lead. We have 0 sands, are you kidding? All on the bottom of the deck. They're so good to draw. I gotta do something out of these Franks, and we're not getting the chance to. Can we finally draw an ascend? Oh no, I missed! No!
Help me out, yeah. Just give up already. I
flicked too hard. a terrible problem to have in any situation. Especially when beans are involved. Moving on. But we flicked the match. I don't think that would have saved us or anything. I mean, I think we still got beat. But yeah, the reset with Blanca was a little weird. Okay, they're playing the best yawn list. We can't beat it with our yawn list. But we can beat most other yawn players. Let's check out our record really quick. We've been beating yawn, right? Oh no, maybe not. Yeah, we've been beating yawn. Once or twice. Once or twice. Ooh, so it was a weird choice, but a smart choice. That would be one of the things that would be one of those moves that would make the chess computer go like exclamation point question mark. It doesn't know if it's good or not.
Think you can dodge my kicks?
That's a true gamer move. Like a gamer move is something that only a gamer can do. That an AI could never replicate. Well, this hand sucks. Well, it's got its ends. Flicking beans too hard is an issue we all deal with once in a while. It's difficult to get. Yeah, I mean, you get better with practice, but most of us don't have that practice. And the bean, gotta be careful with that bean. Don't mistreat the bean. You'll beat Tong Pu and Lee Fendex for sure. My list should be able to handle yeah. Well, that's funny. Funny enough, the JP spam deck seems to do okay versus Yawn. The JP spam deck is amazing. Maybe not versus the ideal optimized Yawn, but it is amazing. Let's limit their balls as much as we can. Similar to Burn versus Yawn. Yeah, JP gets so much momentum that it's like really a momentum based deck, right? Yeah. I missed again. Oh well, it will go away eventually, but I really wanted the MP in the middle lane. I need to mostly look at my screen here and not my screen with chat. Not making gamer moves. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough matchup. We sealed like one or two of their killer balls, but it was just it wasn't these. We didn't seal the Anglerges. The Anglerges. This guy's a pretty fun boss in whichever Mega Man he's in. Actually, wait, no he's not. He's from an underwater level. He sucks. What am I saying?
My spirit burns.
I thought that was Kenny. I thought that would reset. I thought that would seal, I mean. Holy butter moly, dude.
Count me out yet.
Oh no, we're getting hit for 9. Taking a break during the stream to talk about balls and flicking beans, are we? I have had little self-control this stream. Chat wanted to talk about gooning earlier and I just went along with it, rather than like having the self-control to talk about anything else. I've really failed as a streamer tonight by talking about such terrible topics. Explore is really common. Explore is the second or third best deck for sure. And the thing that they always do, Explore players are so good at opening that one little Bobby, I think his name is not Bobby, and then no music, no life, and just getting off to an absurd aggro start. It's so annoying. Ted and Snowflake, that's who I'm thinking of. They're so good at opening Ted and Snowflake into No Music, No Life every game. It's the opening that makes me exhausted. For Ascend Red, try and toss in Enrico Manrini. I lost to a really high ranked player running Enrico, and he made it look crazy good. Kent, stop. Don't we play Kent? Or his name is Kenny, not Kent. Alright, this is a good opening. This is a textbook good opening. Wow, I didn't drop in the wrong lane for no reason. That shouldn't be difficult, but it has been tonight. And then I could have blocked. Maybe should have blocked. Ooh. I really want to go for that. We'll wait though. We'll wait a moment. I want to clear my EX pocket, which is super greedy. I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, Skull takes 4. Alright. Probably going to pull mostly Ascends, I guess. That's good enough. That's fine. Pivot to Yuri. Doesn't get better than that. So they're just playing Yawn, but with a couple of those energy guys. Oh man, I kind of want to develop that. I also want to go for this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Who even needs to do anything? What happens next? Interesting.
My spirit burns. Just give up already.
Alright, it looks like to me the play is to go for big blocks. Oh my gosh, it lagged. It lagged and I almost died. I mean, that wouldn't have killed yet, but still. That going up to 10 is not what I wanted, actually. It was the only thing it could go to, but... Ugh, darn. He's taking an extra 6 every time, so he's taking 8, and then 10. He'll be fine for one more hit. How do we get in there? I gotta get in there. Yeah, I've given up on the bottom lane. It's not gonna happen there. Darn. Couldn't find the line to lethal. Maybe there was one, but I couldn't find it. It was probably something with Felicia. I guess we should have gone for her. The cheese version was much stronger, but this is what I want to play. This is what I'm having fun with. This is what I be maining tonight at the moment. For the final stream for the later try-hardier streams, I might be playing some red. I might be playing some of that red growth to try and get higher rank. Cause I'm best with aggro decks. We could also play Bob Barbas. I said we might play Bob tonight.
Get out of my way. I've got business to attend to.
Yeah, I forgot the third step of the combo is DJ. Oh, I meant to hit shuffle. Oh well, this hand is fine. It does the job. Bob is so sleep. Bob is so sleep. He's like the easiest deck they've come up with in a long time. But it's a deck to play out of desperation. That's why we'll try to avoid it. It might come up for a later stream though when I'm tryharding. It's one of the decks I can definitely try hard with. Well then.
See how that works out.
Well, she gained Veil when something dies. I thought that was from her other special effect. Oh, we're cooked. What the hell? Yeah, I couldn't let that thing in the bottom lane keep attacking. That was ridiculous. That's a crazy combo. I can't do jackaroni to that. Alright, let's just move on. Kinda cool playing Akira, but dang, did it beat me bad. Ah, big point loss. I guess I shouldn't care because we're not really at a high point range anyway. But why does it feel bad? Why does it feel bad to lose the points that I don't care about? Do I actually care about them? No. I hate to see that. I hate to learn that about myself. I thought I didn't care, but I guess I do. Because I definitely don't come out here and try to get top rank. I definitely come out here and just try to entertain. We weren't dead necessarily. CL could have got us back. I was salty. I'll admit it. Okay, that's how we can deal with it. That was not terrible. That was not terrible. It wasn't great, but it was not terrible. Now that was terrible. Sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, man, I'm really setting myself up for something bad to happen with the way I'm talking. Like just repeating, that was not terrible. It's just asking for something terrible to happen. That was great though. I was kind of asking for it again, if I'm being honest. Freaking excellent. Oh my gosh. Nice. Super nice. We on this card, 'cause it's the one that has a limited lease on life. The Rajang just races out and kills itself eventually. I guess somebody needs to stand there in front of it, but it just dies eventually on its own. Yes! That was a big one. That is how the deck is supposed to function. That's why we need Frank.
I did it!
Not hitting too many Marisas tonight. I kind of want to hit people with Marisa. The lost streak is over. That was like 3 in a row, right? That was 4 in a row. I didn't want to look until we got a win, but that was worse than I thought. If I wasn't streaming, this is where I would go get ice cream, because that was emotionally exhausting, losing that many times. I think that's why I felt bad about the points, because I was losing a lot. Maybe not as much the points, but the continual losses. So I almost feel like the cheesy version was better. Get that out of here. Of course it went to frickin' Frank. A reason not to run Frank, perhaps. If ever there was one. I've just got Forbidden Game. That's all I gotta worry about, right? Alright, I think the plan is to get a Felicia in here somehow. Just letting that guy kill itself was probably really greedy. Hopefully it does not come back to bite us. Heart tank version definitely seems stronger than Yawn. Yeah, surprisingly, in my practicing, Yawn was way better. I guess trying to play both decks at once is just cope. Maybe I secretly always knew that. Whoa. Well, this is kind of the situation we're hoping for with Yawn, where like Heart Tank would be dead here. Heart Tank would be so dead here. I mean, we're probably dead here, but... Oh man, those two families are really cooking.
My spirit burns.
That was good. Succubus was on field.
My spirit burns.
Do we get him? They healed a lot. That sucks.
Now you know what real hungry looks like.
That was a really close match. This is
Count me
a
out.
perfect showcase of why we play Heart Tank, but we didn't quite get there, it doesn't look like. I guess we can go for Cacti right now. Still not over.
Can't lose this.
He'll live with 3. I didn't actually know it would be 3. I had to wait for it to show up on screen to say 3. We win off that? Yes! Who? Losing to what now?
I did it.
You came back to me doing what? Doing what? Woo! Came back to me doing what now? That was such a hard match. Oh my gosh. Could not have been closer, down to a single life point. Are you kidding? I like to think I'm pretty good sometimes. Once in a while. Once or twice on stream I'll be really good. Not consistently enough to rank high, but once or twice on stream I will be really good.
Didn't do what you think I did.
And there's your once or twice for this stream. That, my friends, is how you activate the endurance effect. Thank you, Samuel. You're dang right it is. That one felt good. Something you gotta always keep your mental up. I mean, I was like whining a little bit, but I never counted myself out. You gotta keep your mental up, for sure.
This one.
I want to slam down to Zhang, honestly. My shields! I should start doing stream highlights, and that should be the stream highlight for this one.
Come on, Harry.
Sure. Yeah, baby. All right. The masturbating title. I think it's, you know, it's like tiers 2 or 3. But that was true. Maybe that's why the Gooners came out tonight, because I was so masterfully baiting them. That rocks. That seals the matchup practically. We're playing Big Green though. I see no clickbaiting. Yes! If Thirsty thinks I'm not lying, then I must not be lying, because I didn't think I was lying too hard. It's definitely got a place this season. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me think. I need more time to think.
So many flowers.
Okay.
It's alright if we pick some, isn't it?
My spirit burns.
There's no way to heal it. I guess we'll get the kill in, then we'll ascend. Probably for TEPLORD, just to chill for a minute. Gather ourselves.
Come on, Harry.
See, yeah, it's a question. It's playable. It's better than you might think. That's kind of what the implication is.
Help me out yet.
The river is calm today.
Oh, I meant to Kenny. What's Kenny still? I don't know why I wanted to do that. See, look at how good Big Green is. We can switch back to the one that Thirsty likes. The one that was more entertaining, that was winning a lot.
This is coming.
So many flowers.
We'll go back to the fun version for the last 15 minutes here.
Fall into the abyss.
Yeah, it's probably better to hope to win in the first minute rather than the 4th minute.
Come on, Harry.
My spirit burns.
I could maybe go for longer, but I usually stream for exactly 2 hours. I am not built like Christy. Like my mental goes way down as I play.
You can have one too. Here. This one.
But once again, this is a completely different build, but this was definitely a match we couldn't have won with Heart Tank. It's got unique strength. It gets 3 win streaks. I got a 13 win streak with it the other night. Let's run this one until we lose, then we'll play a couple more with the cheesy aggro version. A silver stroker? I don't want to know what that means, but I'll Google it anyway. But it sounds horrible.
You'll get no mercy from me.
Give up if you know what's good for you.
What the heck? I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to. I hate it. A silver stroker might. Terrible. My personal stroke game is weak. Only I would know that. Terrible. Currently running red. It's a meme. Now that I know, I'm shocked that people would not have the confidence to consider themselves higher than silver. I'm just disturbed in general. Okay, that was good. Were we supposed to switch? Once we lost, I guess. Which we're probably about to. Now this one might be an example of one that we would stand a chance against if we were on Heart Tank.
Now I've got you.
Probably. I would hate to be the X-Men known for stroking. Stroking out, maybe. Well, that was a little bit of nonsense. I guess that's... I have been humbled once more.
I won't lose.
As is always destined to be. We started at 1800, we stayed mostly the same.
Why do I fight? The answer is out there somewhere.
Alright, so here's the version that I forced for the last hour. It's the one that's got the most play, it has the most exciting variety of things to do. It's good at going for Felicia, but it's probably not as good as this version. Although this version could use a Felicia, maybe. Felicia could help in this version, perhaps. But we're gonna queue back up with it. See if we can stroke our way out of silver rank. And become a gold medal wankist. A wank artist. I think that's what your goal is to be.
I'll take you on.
A philosopher of sorts. Alright, we're up against Jan. Let's see how we can do. Now what lane do I drop in? That's the other question. Let's just drop in top. Come on, man. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate for us. That's also unfortunate. Not the seal, but the thing going to the wrong unit. We need better luck than that. We lost two 50-50s in a row. Funky little lag jump there. Thankfully my drop was still okay. Alright. They clear their board. We're looking good now. Kinda wanna save this for a seal. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. They reset our guy, yeah! Wow, that's a terrible, terrible example of Lee Fen being terrible. Highest rank is Grand Masturbator? Maybe I need to educate myself. This sounds important.
Alright, this should come in handy. Time to repair. You'll only hurt yourself.
Don't count me out yet.
Use this power to end all.
Wow. Even without Lee Fen, we had him, but that was a bad showing for Lee Fen for sure. Pretty much losing them the game. Alright, yeah, this version's better. This is the version that I'll share to Twitter and to Discord.
Find my true purpose.
Samuel, you didn't ruin the live stream the other day. Your portion of the live stream, the previous live stream was one of my favorites. You didn't ruin the live stream at all, Samuel. You were excellent. You were fabulous to have, and I really enjoyed deck building for you, and I'm really happy with the decks we came up with, and I hope that they're still working out for you. I would love to play them again, and I have no problem, Samuel. You're great. Don't ever worry.
Guess I have no choice. I won't hold back.
Said your prayers?
I'm sorry you thought you ruined the stream, Samuel. I really enjoyed deck building some limited stuff for you. It was fun. So worry not. Yes, worry not. Worry not, Samuel. I was zoning out a little bit, I'm gonna be completely honest. I was just like, not even really thinking about much, just zoning out completely. As is the effect my brain has on itself. Oh yes. For my city, for my town, I ain't never backing down. Now I'm gonna get these diamonds. Oh, anyway, sorry. This song makes me laugh a little bit. It's a good song, but it's so over the top.
Systems fully charged.
Systems fully charged.
This is handy.
Why is his heart tank so rusty? Oh, he shakes the rust off though. Never really realized that it's so crusty when he pulls it out. Let's go. I ain't never backing down for my city, for my town. And I ain't never backing down, cause I don't know the words to the song. Anyway, sorry, embarrassing myself. I can't be stopped now. It's over. No, it's over. I love that. I'm glad the soundtrack can get a bit quirky. I should go listen to some more of it in my downtime and culturally educate. Because if they're doing the funny raps like they did back in Third Strike, like the 10-9-8-7-6 song, that song makes me laugh too. Because it always sounds like he's counting wrong. Like the "Let's Get It On" makes it sound like he's saying a different number than he is. And to me, it makes it sound like he's saying the wrong numbers. Okay, yawners.
Let's give up already.
The only option is to take this 11. Wait, we lose in the middle lane anyway. Okay. I always play multiple decks usually, Samuel. It's usually not just linked to one deck. I mean, let me think. Was last stream wasn't really supposed to be just one color. We played multiple colors last stream. We played red and we played black. So it wasn't a red only stream or anything. And anytime I do like a specific like theme, I'm not really like too committed to it. It's just like what I've came out to show you guys, and if chat wants to do something else, then I am only obligated to oblige. As my viewer, Samuel, I owe it to you to put on a good show. So if that means helping you build a deck, then that's one of the best things I could do. That seems like a good live stream to me. I think that I hate leaving a deck just to immediately fight it. It is annoying fighting the same deck in a row. Gonna go for big agility Cammy. Memes must prevail. Boop de doop de doop doop de doop de doop doo. They've started activating their cards. Seems a little early to do that. But whatever. Who am I to stop them? If they want to make silly choices, they are free to do so.
Fully charged.
That JP did not work out for them at all. Yeah!
It's up to me to find my true purpose.
Whoa, the name Gihun really messes with my dyslexia. Like, I can't even read that name. It looked like Gilahun. Oh. That's the guy from the meme who's, like, happy and then he becomes more intense. I haven't actually watched Squid Game, but I probably should. I've been finishing up Amori. Yeah, Samuel, I think a lot of people are like that with their comfort decks. That's why I keep coming back to Big Green, because it's definitely a comfort deck. It's a deck I have experience on, that I understand, that I'm able to just, like, relax and chill with. And let the verbal diarrhea flow. The less brain space a deck requires, the better. Oh, this deck has some combos. It requires more brain space than playing Bob Barbas does. Go, my beloved Hoggenmer. Show them what for. They didn't need to do that. Wow, and by doing that, they let us live. They let us live another day. Never mind. How foolish of me to assume that they let us live another day. It would have been really funny. Alright, now we can go for the Zanky Zangief. Get in there with the thickness. I think we might do one or two more. And then
Hurt yourself.
I will call it night at my usual time. Maybe one day I'll stream long again. But when I do, usually it ends up badly. It usually isn't as good. Oh god. My Zangief has turned into Zane Grief. Because I'm feeling incredible grief over my loss. That was a terrible play. But it might kill him. I was too slow. Didn't have the MP. Not that I was too slow, I just didn't have the MP to beat him. That was a funny line to go for, though. If I would have had the MP just a moment sooner, I could have swapped to the other lane and it would have been enough to pierce and kill him. Would have been sick. Not this time. Alright, let's get one more win in there. And then I'll sign off. And probably go finish Amori, because I'm right at the end of it. I'm at the part where it like became like a Yume Nikki homage, which I guess it probably was always going to be. Since it's a game that takes place in dreams, it only makes sense to reference the original Dream indie game, Dreamlike Indie, RPG Maker Classic. But there's all these doors around, and you like go into them in different like vignettes of like just different like dreamlike depictions of childhood events and stuff, but it's all like dark and like your friend who you like. The game hits really hard for me because I had a friend like Basil, or a friend who was like pretty much like a part of me practically, like they were so important to me, and I don't see them anymore. So the game just hits really hard. It feels like I know exactly how Sunny and or Basil would feel. And it makes me want to cry. So I want to finish it to see if it has a happy ending or not. It seems like it's going to at this point. But then I gotta replay for the other endings where you like stay indoors and you never connect with your lifelong friends. But you keep having dreams about them, so it's like clearly you want to connect with them and still love them and stuff. It's rough. Like a lot of us like still think about like these old friends that we never are gonna see again. So I really relate to Amori in that aspect.
All right, this should come handy. Time to repair.
Can we cheese them out? Maybe. Probably. Probably not. What in the God's name are you doing?
My spirit burns. Now you know what real kung fu looks like.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
He dies. He's gonna die. That wasn't a very good play. That guy's at 12-13. Run away! No!
My mission isn't complete. I can't stop yet.
Alright, let's hit one more game, see how it goes, and then we'll call it a night. Well, I'll have spent enough time with you absolute freaks.
You're not in my database.
And you can go goon in silence alone. I will not be the witness to you any longer, dear chatters. If anybody's wondering why I said that, it's because one guy was really obsessingly about the gooning earlier, and it became a funny topic. And I can't get my mind out of the gutters. I'm a gutter-minded fool. Alright, against balls, we cook balls. We cook balls and we eat them. Delicious fried. Anyway. I need to control myself more than I do. Something I constantly fail at doing is not being weird. Nice. Let's go for a second one.
All right, this should come handy. Time to repair. So much power.
I think this will be a good one to end on. I feel it going well already. That puts him up to 8. Schnasty. That gives him very little time to not lose.
Only hurt yourself.
I don't have time for your interference.
Oh, I think we did it. I guess we'll see soon. Gotta get rid of the most dangerous card. We've got antagonists to stop him. What you gonna do? There's nothing you can do. I'm holding my antagonist for like something crazy, but we didn't need to. We walk with it. I'm glad we can win the last match of stream. That always feels good. I probably would have gone for another one if we didn't win that. So secretly, it just means less stream for you guys. But it was a fun and very, very strange stream. We learned that that being a tryhard is not even better than being a Timmy. The Timmy version of the deck, better than the tryhard version, although the tryhard version's really fun. So here's my current big green deck. I'll probably share it on Twitter as well. It's a lot of fun. We got a lot of big payoffs, a lot of cheese. If you want to know how to play it, you just saw how. Very simple deck, but it scratches the good brain juices out. It fills the brain with the delight and the dopamine. Maybe serotonin even. It makes me a little sleepy, to be honest. That would be melatonin. And with that, I believe I will bid you all adieu. Thank you all for coming out. It was another great stream. I don't have anything special to say to you tonight, but I thank you all as always. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you have a beautiful end to your night, and don't forget to like if you liked the stream, subscribe if you subscribed. As always, I'm Sconchulous, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye-bye.